You ready? Good afternoon. Wow, I was planning on coming on earlier, but as things prevail, we have things that we have to do. So let me just turn the volume down a little bit because I know it's coming through quite loud. There we go. 50 is coming through nice and loud. I know that already, and I have to set something as normal. Right, guys, good afternoon to you guys that are in the stream. Just let me correct something here first. Oh, every time. Oh, it's okay. It's set fine. Okay, so we are back to this game. I loved every minute of it yesterday, and I'm going to try and see if I can get through to the Neolithic. Get through Neolithic era and see where we can go. So we'll continue where we left off. Turn the volume down in here. The 50 plus game is ready for stream. Yeah, watch it. Suey Lewis, thank you very, very much for that amazing host yet again. And again, thank you for yesterday. Had a good day yesterday. It was very, very, very enjoyable. Same again as today. Nice chill out stream in the afternoon, which you don't normally see 50 because he's normally at work. But this is 50's week off, and he's trying his best to enjoy it and stream as much as I can. So I hope everybody's well. Oh dear. Get comfortable here. We did quite well yesterday. We were trying to get over to the next level, which, let me have a look. We got as far as... So, we are on. 50 is working. You are streaming. Right, that's hardware. Hey, this is good for me. This is. Just to have this relaxing time to do something I really enjoy doing is absolutely brilliant. It really is nice. So we got through to the Neolithic stage. So we've got to unlock all these different statues at the moment, which, you know, I'm kind of looking forward to, because at least now I get to build fences and hopefully do some fortification. Sounds good, don't it? Fortification. Wow. So we'll see how I get on. Right, so we're going to try and unlock most of these today. I will not stream as long as I did yesterday because I'm planning to come back later on to do my Ever Fateful The Long Dark. We've got a lot to do in that game. So straight away we've got an unlock available here, which is knowledge points. So let's have a look. We managed to get the serial domestication sorted out, so we can now start doing fields and things like that. So pulse domestication requires knowledge of 7, serial domestication, which requires flex, bitter, nice, chickpea, lentils and peas. So that's food, so we're going to do that one straight away. And let's have a look. So again, acquire fish, raw fish. So we're still struggling around food. And as well as this, I have been watching other streamers play this game. And guess what, guys? Apart from one streamer that I'm not going to name, I am still doing quite well on this game. I have got quite far. I have got quite far. We are coming to the end of summer, which is not good for me because at the moment we've got... I'm still not too sure about how to manage these fields. Line attack, let's get people in. They did say to me that these... Oh, look. Oh, straight away, nice. No, they're not. No one's using cheats. There are no cheats for this game. The game, it isn't that kind of game, Empire. You can't really use cheats on it too much. The mod capability of this is not what people think. So we've got, I think these are cave lions. So that's the only thing we have to be careful of. So everybody's run back to the... They've all run back. They've all run back. Let's have a look. Allows you to plant and harvest pulse. Pulse are usually harvested in the summer, so they are a good complement to cereal, which are harvested in the fall. So really, if I've got a... Oh, they're harvested in the fall, so... This stuff... Oh, this is ready for being harvested then, isn't it? Get that turned off. So they should automatically do that. I shouldn't really have to do anything for that. We'll set it as... We'll set these as priority. I think they're ready. Because we need to get food going here. So that lot's ready, so they'll start to harvest that, hopefully. We still need to get leather and things like that, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge for us as well. The kids can't do this, can they? They can't harvest things like that. No, they can't. I thought, we've got food here anyway. I think one of the main things that we had to deal with was fish. Yeah, I've got quite a few things set as priority, and it's one of those where they're kind of working in at their own pace to do most of these. Here of my keyboard, whoa. What are you doing? They're wandering around. We need to get them to get sticks. The kids need to be getting sticks. You can go and get them sticks there. I'm just going to make sure I set these kids to work. What are you doing? Another one wandering around. Let's get some sticks collected. Another one there. Yeah, if you need to. Yeah. We've had... Come here. What are we on here? See, they're just always collecting flint. Okay, so you carry on with the flint. She's trying to get her morale up, which is okay. Right, so they're doing... Oh, that's good. They're actually... Oh, that's nice. So they're harvesting those, which is good. So we've acquired grain. So now we've acquired grain, we should be using this. Oh, there we go, look. So they'll produce... That will produce grain continuously, so we're doing okay on that one. I'm going to set that as a priority as well, and the reason being is because we have got... Most of that set. What are you doing? Going to bank. Right, we need to set a hunting zone as well. Now, the problem we have with this hunting zone is, because you'll have to excuse the noise in the background, my son's back home, and guess what? Noise prevails. Right, we need to make... I want to do some more fields over here. Don't know about... Oh, okay. See, that's good. I like what they're doing there. We need to get leather as well. Leather is something that we're going to need in order to keep clothing going. Population's not too bad at the moment with 26 of 30. Or fall's not too bad. I think we refer to it as autumn, don't we? They call it fall. Wow. Okay. Kind of like the way the camp is as well. I think we've set that just right. Let's have a look and see if we can get any fishing done here. Have a look. Oh, we've got plenty of fishing going here now, so we need to move some of these. I think we've got one Here we go. Right, so we're okay for the fishing at the moment. Looking at what we've got here. Have a look what we've got. Okay. Lentil. See, they can do lentil soup. Chickpea. Kind of work this right. Let's get some of these planted. Peas. Now, peas. I think we'll go for lentil. We'll do that there. We'll continue with lentil, so we've got 2 lots of lentil here. That down. Can we do that there though? Can we do lentil here? No. Oh, it's not allowing me to. I don't know if it's because of the lie of the land, but oh, we can do it here. That's okay. Right, okay, so that's not too bad there. We can still use some of this. I've got to be careful that I don't get the fields too close in, because we want all this for. We need to get these trees cleared here as well. We'll do that, which is to take these down. Then we can use this area. Okay. What's his problem? I'm going to put the bows that we haven't got. We're actually missing, so it's leather that we're missing there. Is that leather? No, it's dry skin. We probably need more dry skin in order to make the bows. Everything else is on a continuous. Have a look how we're doing with flour. See, we're not really producing flour at the moment. We've got 18 grain. Vegetable. Fish is coming in now, which is nice. The meat's coming in, so we need to get a hunting zone. I've got to put these as a priority as well. Although, to be fair, they are... We need to get this lot harvested as quick as we can as well. Got to get this lot harvested. Can I? Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can just do that. Draw. No, it's just telling me what it is. So I know to get that lot harvested. We'll do this one up here. Oh, she's working. She's not happy. Put that as a priority as well. And get those sorted out. So we've got fields going, which is nice. So we'll get food coming in. Well, that's okay. We can't get the morale. Can I get morale up anymore? Have a look. I don't know if anything else. See, nothing else is unlocked at the moment. Doing that, we can make. We got the tannery going. What? Raider attack. Oh, god damn! Get everybody in. Here we go, lot. Right, so we've got these guys coming over. I've not been attacked by anything at the moment, so this is all new to me. There's 3 of them coming over. Now, they will try to get hold of food and whatever they can get hold of at the moment. We have no bows at the moment. So the dogs should help. Come on guys, do your stuff. Oh, well done. See, we did okay on that. So this is why we need to be looking at fortification now, because we will be under attack by other, we'll call them villagers. What actually happens to these bodies now? Okay, so they managed to do that. Okay, they managed to. That's good. We've managed to save. We've managed to save the camp, which is good. Right. Okay, so we should be able to get back. Okay, wonderful. Right, they can get back to work. I just want to know what happens to these bodies now, in the sense that these aren't, if they're the raiders, what actually happens now? Although it says they're dead, would you not think that they would probably search those bodies for anything of interest? What are you up to? So you're collecting sticks. Are you about to collecting sticks? Going back to work. Was Power. How are you, sir? You changed. I'm sure you've changed your name again. Gwaza, how are you? Hope you're all well, sir. So we need to get these set as priority. Let's get those in. Let's get the chickpea. I can tell because you haven't affected the first part, so I can remember I had to get back to Gwaza. Well, you need to. I don't. I'm good. I'm very good, thank you. It's nice to have you in the stream again. I'll just try to get used to everybody who changes their names and they come back in, but I do remember you, sir. I remember you very, very well, which is good. How are you anyway? Are you well? See, all this just needs collecting. Can the kids... I'm going to see if the kids can collect this straw here. See, I don't like the fact that these bodies are just lying around, because it's rotting corpse. I don't know what you do with the bodies here, actually. But I need to look at that to find out what happens. Let's have a look. Everybody's busy. The kids are collecting sticks, which is probably all they can do. I want to check if I've got anybody spare to see if they can... what are you doing? Oh, you're getting barley. Yeah, I'm well, thanks. Being so busy at work, but look, booked a couple of days off just to rest and chill on the PC. I've got this week off, and that's the same with me. Probably like you, I work all these hours. You don't really get a chance to do a lot. I've got a few things that I want to get done around the house, but because I haven't got the car, I can't really travel out to where I need to go and get certain bits. So these trees still haven't been taken down, so I'm going to try and assign somebody just to do these trees. You can stop collecting barley. Let's see if you can do these trees. Yes, you can. Right, just start taking... I want those down so that I can use it to do a field here, probably a field there. And because that's not too bad here, what we've got. I've got these that I want to take down, because I'm going to look at fortifying all this area here if I can. Because you need to look after your crops. See how we go. Same as me. I leave the house. I'm up at 6 most mornings. Yeah, I'm up at 6 most mornings. I'm at work for dead on about 7:30, and then I never get back in the house till probably gone 6, which are really big full days. And then to think that I try to stream between 7:30 and 10:30 most nights, it's a lot. It really is a lot. And then it starts to take its toll after a while, so you need to take time off. So hopefully I won't burn myself out this week streaming as much as I can. But they've harvested that brilliantly. Or they have to get it done before the end of fall. Right, we've got another unlock here, which is fruit tree. Oh, wonderful. Now we can do all the fruit trees. Now we can do all the fruit trees. And because I'm going to set the level of sticks and wood that I can get to 200. You do, because work takes over. I get into that situation as well, Gwaza. I really do. You kind of sit there, and sometimes I'll come home from work and I'll think, you know what? I want to stream this. But then you get tired, and there's been many, many times when I've been streaming and I have to go, I'm tired, I've got to come off. And it's not nice, really, because the idea of doing this is to relax. I need to just drop this camera down a bit, because every time I go onto it, there we go, that's better. Mostly when I go onto it, it starts to move around. So it's nice to have you around anyway, because you kind of miss a lot as well. Milestone unlocked. Okay. So we've unlocked another milestone, which is always good. And we have flex domestication. What is flax? Have a look what that is. Allows you to plant flax, which is used to produce linen cloth. Oh yes, so we need to do a little one. We need to do a little field of that. Yeah, we just need to do a little field of that. Alright, I've just found, you know what? I've been playing this game all yesterday, and I've just found the keys that makes you zoom in and zoom out, so I get used to the camera. It's a weird camera system they use in here, but I'm now getting used to it. So they're planting, so they're planting lentil, which is good. But we've come into winter, and the food levels are quite low. That's the problem I've got. Food levels are very low in the top corner. Very low. Tools. We're doing absolutely fine on tools now, because we're producing bows. We've got... got bone as well. Flour's not coming through very quick. But we've got plenty of grain. So I need to work out why the grain's not coming through. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right, so we're making flour now because we've got grain. So they'll keep producing that. So that will put that up. As he takes that over, let's look at the storage. We need to make sure we've got the right storage for this as well. Okay. So we're doing okay. We've got 10 lots of water. Where are they putting the grain? Right, so the grain's not coming in. We've got plenty of storage. But the grain's not coming through. Why? Wild horses. I can look at all the wild horses and all the animals and everything a bit later. Let's look how bad this winter. Right, so this winter doesn't seem as bad as the rest. Because some of them were minus. I think the worst we had was -2. And I lost quite a few. I lost quite a few people on that one. I'm going to make that fire a priority as well, so we can keep that going. And I think what I'm going to do, because I need to keep the faith up as well, we're going to look if we can do another. See, we haven't unlocked the manor. Duelam requires. I don't think I've got any of that, and I can't harvest it just yet. See, we're only up to 4. So I'm trying to look at thatching. So thatching means that we'll be able to do different huts, storage huts, granaries. Oh, so I need to be looking at that one next. If I look at that, I can probably get that sorted. Just bear with me a minute, guys. Bit of that, what you call it, cooker. Does that? Oh dear, I don't need it. You know what? Annoys me. The cooker there, because it's putting it. I can hear it. Right, so I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I've got a bit of a issue with the sound, and it's annoying me. It may come back. If it comes back, I'll sort it out later. Okay, so where are we at then? So we're looking at that. Let me get these. So we go to limits, and we'll take wood. So you can go to 100. So what's that? Product limit is 100. We can only take it down. Oh, we'll go to, right, we'll leave it like that. So product limit of sticks is unlimited. So we'll keep going for that unlimited. We'll also do the same, go backwards. Right, we'll make them unlimited, because when we look to fortify, we're going to need a lot of sticks in that lot. And if I start putting a limit on it, If we take the limits off, I can then hold more stock. I think we'll take flint up to 50. Stones, we'll take that up to 50 as well. Bones already unlimited. Leather. We had leather, skin, so leather's unlimited anyway. Most of the, do you know what? I go live, I don't have anybody call me all day. And all of a sudden, as soon as I hit that live button, everybody goes, 50 streaming! Wow. So we'll look at that. I'm just trying to look at a lot of the produce. So food's unlimited, fish will take that higher as well. That's unlimited, unlimited. We'll take that to 50. Bread, we'll take that to 50. Because as the colony grows, it's got to be Ket's calling me. It isn't. Water. I'm going to create a well. And if I create the well, it's going to stop everybody having to go to the lake to get something. Clothes and all that lot, that's 100%. That's fine. I'm happy with that. I just want to make sure that things that are very important. Stone, I'll leave that to see what we can do with stone at the moment. Tools, they're all at 100%. Bows are 50. Ammo, that's fine. See, the carts are unlimited because they're going to help me move stock around. Domestic animals, I haven't got any at the moment, but I will look and see what the best or what the correct amount is. So we're still in winter. So he's escaped. I've acquired another wild horse. Workload too high. The workload of your settlement ratio between the amount of tasks your people are trying to do is normal. If your people are doing too many, once they will overwork, they will right, okay, so I need to look at that. I need to look at tasks. Oh, look at this. That, you know why that is? Because I've got, oh, it's 156 and we need to keep it below. So I've got, to be fair, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 people going after lentil, which is probably too many. So let me just go and take some of that away. Oh, Balak has died. What of? Right, okay. Al Smoke, how are you? So look, I need to look at the workload. I've got to sort the workload out. They're doing far too much. So let me take some of the priority off these. Let's get rid of some of the priority. Go back into tasks. Let's take, how do I untask? Right, so let's not make that a priority. Let's just, okay. I think it sorts itself out eventually. Food's gone up just slightly. And we've just lost something there, haven't we? I need to work this workload out. You can use the task and activity panel to see what your people are up to and how many of them are available to work. Work area. Setting work areas allows you to automate many of the. Oh, okay. I see where it's going now. I see what it is doing. Right. Let's look at that. It'll be these. It will be these. Well, we've only got one there. Only got one there. So for now, we'll remove that one. We'll remove that one for now. Because I've got somebody taking... Have they took these trees down yet? Yeah. Well, they haven't taken them down yet. So what I'll do is remove the tasks, which will free them up. What have we got here? Yeah, remove those. I've got 2 gathering here. So we'll take that down to 1. Because I'm up to 96 sticks anyway. What else do we have? Fishing. We've got 2 here, but what's the level of fish? Right, we can remove that one now because that area is drained. We go over to this side. We've got another one here anyway, which is... See, that's drained as well. We'll remove that. And then we can just move them further downstream now. Okay. Just move them further downstream. So that's got plenty of fish in it. So we'll just put one here. Which will probably... We'll drop it just... We'll drop it here so they can do that one in here. And we'll leave it at 1, I think. Yeah. See now... That's the limit. Production limit. Wow. So production limit for that particular area is set to 100 units. But does that mean I get 100 from there? Because this is what I was asking yesterday. I don't think I will get 100 fish from there. Because that would be good if I could. So she's going to fish, I hope. No, she's going to take a drink. What I need to do. We'll work this one out. See, that's down as a priority. Take the priority off that one. Oh, definitely. Well... I try to be. Yeah, I do flight sims as well. But I think I like me... we do flying every Friday as well. We do a flight every Friday. We try to pick a theme as well, which is always nice. Right, do I have anybody free? He's still collecting logs, which is good. See, they all take it in turns. It's not as if one of them will stick to one particular task, which is what I have noticed. Because as you've seen, the guy's brought it, he's parked it, he's taken the wood off, parked it there, and he's gone off to do something else. What are you doing? Let's see what she's up to, because... Right, let's get some of these trees down. No, I think it's unchecked. There we go. He's going to get a bow. I'll tell you what this camera does. It does bother me, this camera. What are you doing? Can you do these trees? Yes, right. So she'll take them trees down now. Where are you off? You're going to get lentil. So they're... Alright, okay. Are the kids going to get lentil? Come on. Going to get... All the kids can gather grain, which is good. The kids can gather grain. Now, that I'm pleased about. Because really, I could take a lot of the adults away from that to do more tasks. And leave the kids just to gather the grain. So we've got, it's getting cold, -3. And as you can see, as soon as it hits -3, it starts to snow. So this is not going to be good, but we're getting to the end, so we may get through this quite well. Making grain. Chameleon. Oh gosh, it's not early for me really, is it? I'm not at work. How are you, Chameleon? Say hello to you. Chameleon is in the room. So we're getting flour, which I'm pleased about now. I need to work out, so we've got bread. Okay, so food now. Now food is coming in because we can make flour, we can make bread, we've got grain, we've got water, which I'm going to try and make a well. We're coming to the end of winter. See, -3 is not too bad. See, we've got to be careful we don't ruin the grain. Just woke up, my eyes are only half open. So you're only seeing half a 50. Go! Half a 50. That's all you're seeing. And I don't think it's a good idea to... So we're at 146 tasks. That's not too bad. We need to keep that to about probably 100, 110. So pending tasks. So I've still got some trees that need to get taken down. Quite a few actually. We've also got, so that's bank. Thank you. So bank is going fishing. God, it's took me a long time to work that one out. So we've got one hut that needs repairing. We've got plants that need sowing, so that they're all lined up to be sowed. We've still got a sledge to be made because we haven't got no leather, and we've still got leather production impending. So we can only get those once we have got... I saw one other person play this but wasn't really paying attention. It's like City and Surviving Mars. Yeah, it's kind of everything as well. Banished, 1404, 1800. It's kind of all of them built into one. But with this particular way they've done it, you're kind of managing everything. You're managing absolutely everything. It isn't that they'll just go and start, you know, doing things. You have to task them. It's, what did they say when I was reading about it? It's like micromanage. It's just like a micromanaging game. Right, so we've got everybody doing something. Right, what's her problem? Not very well. Health's not good. Hungry. But she's hydrated. She's not necessarily cold. Stamina's okay. She's tired, so she's going to rest. If you've ever played Banished, if you've played Anno 1404, because 18's coming out soon, and 1800's coming out soon, probably Civilization, it's kind of everything built into one, but you are micro-managing the whole thing, which to me is just, it's a little bit more interesting. It's a little bit more interesting, I find it. Because you can set, if you haven't seen it played, I mean, I've watched a few people play it, and some people said, 50, why haven't you got this done yet? Now, I've watched the other streamers play it, and they're not doing half as good as I'm doing. Right, guys, we are in spring. Now, spring is good. So what we need to do now is, because you're going to get all the spring lambs, you're going to get all the young calves that are born, so we need to set a hunting area. So we're going to deal with that straight away. What have we got here? What's that? Right, we've got a hunting area set here. So they'll hunt anything that goes into that area. I think we've got one here as well. No, that's a harvesting area. If I can hit the marker, I think that tree's down to be chopped. Let's just... Yeah, the seasons are brilliant when they change. They are very good. And it's not an expensive game, you know, Chameleon. It really isn't. I know you like stuff like this. Ah, here we go, look. You see, where you've got the green, and it also categorises the animal kill rate. So if you look at animals that are green, like this, and you set a hunting area, probably here, they can be killed by probably one hunter, and that hunter will not necessarily get killed. If you then look at, can I see if I can spot one for you? I can't see any at the moment. Oh, there we go. Look, there's one over there. If you then go for a particular animal of that shade, you're then looking at probably 2 hunters. And if you go for an animal that's highlighted red, you probably need to send anything between 4 or 5. I think there's one over there. Because your cave lions are very hard to kill. Here we go. There's one here, look. There we go. And that is a cave lion. So the cave lions, they will attack straight away. And that's what you have to be careful of. It's not too bad. It's a nice game to play, to be honest. It isn't too bad. Right, so they've planted now. Right, so they've planted them seeds there, so they'll come up next time. And if you look here, these are just coming through now, look. Which is good. Contracted a disease. God damn. So they're going to die. Look, I can't help people dying because we've got no medication. Look, they die. Oh no! They're dropping like flies. And this is what you have to be careful of. See, the workload's too high as well. How is the workload too high now? Have a look. Tasks again. Oh, we're at 163. As soon as it goes over 150, it will start throwing out at you that the workload is too high, and you have to address that because your villagers will start to die on you in the sense that they'll get exhausted. And I've only got 3 of them. I've only got 3 collecting barley. But they're not actually overworked, to be fair. To say I've got 25 people. To say I've got 25 people, I don't understand how they like that. But it could be coming through the winter period. Here we go, look. They're trying to get morale up here as well. So recovering morale. What are the kids doing? They're going to get straw. See, the workload's too high. I think it's because I've set these tasks over here, you know. I need to take some away. It's because I've set these. So what I'm going to do is micromanage them myself. Let's take that one. Oh, I've got 2 workers on here. So if I take one away, that's going to help. Was it F7? Okay, well that don't work. Or was it 7? Oh, it's number 7. See, it's gone to 70, look. So it's gone up. So it's actually gone up. I need to take these away.
The 50+ game is ready for
Let's just get rid of that one.
Watch it.
Le Shark, thank you very, very much for the host, sir, and hope you are well. Okay, so. Oh, and we've got them collecting. Right, we'll take that away. I've got 31. I haven't used any, so that hopefully that should take it down just slightly. I'm learning keys as well. All good, sir. Just lurking. You can lurk in my stream anytime, you know that. We're still at 170. Anytime, sir. Look at this. Lentils have come up absolutely brilliant. What have we got here? Right, he's not. He's. Oh no, it's a girl and she's not well. She's starving. So she'll come back and get some food if she doesn't pass away. think I've got more. We've got one over here. Look, we've got a hunting. Oh, we've got 3 over here. We'll just go for 2. In fact, I'm going to leave everything at 1 just so I can get the ratio down. I think it's more to do with the fishing, you know, to be honest. We've got 1 fish in here, but... Oh, we've got plenty of fish there as well. Yeah, we've got plenty of fish over here. But we've got another task set here. Let's have a look at this one. We've got 1 there. We've only got 1 there. So I've got 3. And we've only got 1 collecting water. So that's only, what, 4 people out of 25 doing that. And we've also got some fishing over here. But we've got 2. And to be fair, if we set it at 1 compared to how many we've got, that should set the task down. We've got 2 over here anyway. It's remembering where they all are that are fishing, but we've only got 1. And we've got a hunting area here. Why have I got a hunting area right out here in the water? So we'll take that away. Okay. It's about remembering all the tasks as well, because they are quite difficult. Okay, now let's have a look. See, on to 81. So everybody is doing far too much. You see, we've got 25 people and we were down to 23 before. So I'm going to let them work. I'm going to let them work it out themselves. It will come right, but I need to get them to work it out themselves, because you look, at this day and age, you got to pull your weight. You have to pull your weight. He's tired, so he'll be going to rest anyway after he's done that. He's going to the tent. Socks. We'll look at, oh, we've got flour now, look. I can't see why it keeps telling me the workload is too high though. It must be because of the fields that I've done. Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, everybody's working on the fields. See, we're in spring. Let's have a look at what we've got here. We've only got 1 collecting and harvesting wild plants. We'll take that away. Right, that's what it is. Okay, 50 sorted it. I've sorted what it is. If you highlight an area, that's what it is. I would assume it's got something to do with that. Right, so we've dropped it by 18. Wow. Every time I start speaking, my throat's clamming up on me. I was on yesterday for nearly 9 hours, and it is really affecting my throat now. So, oh, the trader. Right, let's have a look what the trader's got to offer. Okay, so the traders come with megalithum. It's the value is 200. I can't even afford that. Wool I don't really need at the moment. Bone spears, I think I've got my own. Let's have a look. I've got 1 anyway. Fish. I'm going to take the fish because food's important. I don't need grain at the moment because I've got 9 grain. He's only offering 6. Oh, leather. Right. Leather is quite expensive. I don't have leather, but if I can trade, you see, it's 44. Now, what have I got that's going to combat leather? Leather was 5. See, leather value is 5. Straw. I need something that's going to equivalent. Okay, so I've got 19 axes. If I was to give him 5, that's took me to 40 straight away, you see. because I've got more than I need, which means I then only have to look for something that's going to be to the value of 4, which is going to, for me, be flint. Got plenty of flint. So give him, and that's it, we've done it. So now I've got leather, I can complete, hopefully, I can complete this now as well, because that will go into my, there we go, we've got 5 leather. And I think this takes 2 leather. So that will get completed, which is a cart. So we'll then have 2 carts, which means they can hopefully carry more stock. So we are getting there. Food's okay at the moment. But it's the workload I'm working on. It's the task that I'm working on. So we've managed to get it down to 167. We need to be way below 150 though, guys. Way below 150. See, it will keep telling me the workload's too high until we get rid of the 17. Well, let's say 18 to take us to about 149. Now we are, okay, spring, you get rain now and then. So that area now has been exhausted of flint. So that's going to take the workload down straight away because it cancels the job completely. So let's have a look. There we go, look, 148. So now the workload is probably where it should be. My phone keeps going and I do believe it's somebody trying to tell me life insurance, told me I've been in an accident. 1 second. Wow, these people keep calling. I don't know how they get my number, you know. Honestly, I don't know how they get hold of your number like they do. I thought they were trying to stop all these rogue calls and everything and people just calling you for the sake of it. I just don't understand that. My phone must go off at least 10-15 times a day. I'm lost here now, guys. Where am I? I don't know. Oh, here we go. I don't know if there's a key that can just take you straight back to the base, because that's what I need. Do you know when you're out searching and you just press a button and it brings you right back to your camp? I don't know if there's a button that actually does that. I'll have to have a look for that one. See what it is. Sledge is no longer usable. What? Where did he take that? Okay. Trying to work out where I am here. There, I get lost in this map so easily. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. See, the workload's gone up again. And that's because they're harvesting. I think we've got enough now to... No, we haven't got enough to unlock. The workload goes up. I think it's down to the fact that I'm losing people as well. So he's not happy though. He's not happy either. Trying to get morale up. Vorgul collecting flint. How do you get more people? You have to... It's about making things... It's about making the ratio right. If they're fed okay, if they've got plenty of totem poles to get the morale up, people will just start coming to the colony. And if you get things set right, the trader will come as well, and that attracts people to your colony. That's what happens. I mean, food's okay, as you can see. Food's not necessarily a massive problem because we've got drying racks and they're filling them up all the time. That's not too bad. See, the kids will keep doing that and keep filling it up, and then it will dry, which makes the food last a lot longer. So that's one thing that's going to be quite good. We're doing okay on that. And you need your drying racks as well. You need to have your drying, your... oh dear. Your skin dryers. And I've only got 2 of those. So really we could say we can put another one. I'm trying to keep everything in one area. You also have what's called... What are these called again? You have rock piles. You have wood piles as well, and they'll just keep adding to this as they collect. What's he doing? See, he's carrying water. So we've still got plenty of fish here, and this is what the issue is, because I've set so many tasks for them to do. When they are harvesting all the crops, the other tasks are just building up because there's just not enough people to do them. Now, I can build huts, but the more huts I build, I'm then eating into my resources for no reason. Because when you hit on the hut, it says there's still room for 2 more people here. It's occupied by 1, but there's still room for 2 more. So that's what I keep looking at. And the same here, there's room there for 3. Now that could mean they're out working. There's room for 3. So that's where you get this one that tells you the capacity is 30, but the population is 24. That's the difference with that. So if anybody, say for instance, if somebody was to come to the settlement, they probably would have somewhere to stay, because I've still got room for 7 people. No, sorry, 6 people. And I made sure that I had, I mean, we've done this now, look, we've collected all this straw, and we've now got that to 25. So the straw level's up to 25 there, which is good, but it says we've got 60 here in the top window. We've still got 3 leather, and believe it or not, they have completed the other sledge, which means they'll be able to collect more things or carry more stock. And this is your crafter. So if you hit that one, you can craft all these things here which are there, and all those are continuously being made. So they're always going to be making flint knives, they're going to be making a flint axe, and they're going to be making leather outfits. So I can clothe, theoretically I can clothe 29 people. That's what it's saying. And I've only got 24. But that's what I think these are. Oh, they're drying fish. Wonderful. So that means if they're drying fish here, I need another rack. Believe it or not. That's what that would suggest to me. There we go. I need another rack. So we'll do that now. Have a look. Let's get another drying rack going. So production, another drying rack, and we'll drop that. Actually, put it there. So we're going to get another drying rack done, which I'm not going to make that a priority. They'll get that done when they're ready. Because if you haven't got anywhere to store something, it will just go on the floor. Because food goes on the drying rack. It's a wonder the bread is there when it should be taken into one of the huts. Although the storage is getting quite full, which is good. Because for me to move up to the next level, I'm going to need a lot of food, equipment and things like that. I think we're doing alright. We're not doing too bad at all, guys. We are doing quite well. I might need... Well, I don't need another drying rack because that's empty. Although, what is this child doing? Oh, right. So they're once the food's dried, they're moving it into the actual storage place. That's what the kids are doing, look. Where are you? Let's see what you're doing, sweetheart. See, the kids have to earn their keep in my settlement. Otherwise, they will be banished. I think she might be taking this to cook it. That's what I think she might be doing. Oh, there you go. So she's now cooking that. Although, I'm still not happy about all this food lying around here. Yeah, I'm not so happy about that food lying around, love. You've got bread here. She's repairing. No, now she's bringing something to cook as well. But there's fish here. I like the way the kids are cooking their own food. I think that's brilliant. I'm kind of impressed with that. Teach my son how to do that. And I like the way that you can actually zoom in on each character and watch their cinematic. It's quite good, that is. The game, I mean, it's a nice game to play. I keep saying that. It really is a lovely game to play. What have we got here? Chop down trees. I'm taking these out because as I'm getting on with the game, I'm kind of can do those myself. Because I want to make sure. See, look at that now. Task 129. Perfect. Oh, it's lovely music. It's campfire music. Bit like the Egyptian kind of thing rather than medieval. Yeah, but it is quite soothing. Right, okay, we're still... Because I don't speed the game up, guys. I've watched so many people play this game, and when they speed it up, it loses the feel of the game, I think. I only speed this game up through winter. And you've got to give the graphics. They are quite decent for what it is. And it takes it takes nothing to run the game, guys. Nothing at all. Absolutely takes nothing to run the game. What have I got here? I've got a task here, haven't I? Right, okay, so let's get rid of that. Because it's stone anyway. See, the idea is I want to mine this stuff. If I get to mine it, you get more. I'm still leaving that one to gather sticks because at the moment we're at 84. And I've only got one person gathering sticks, so we're down to 82. 57 logs. I'm looking at stuff that's really going down. We've used that one. We had 5 lots of leather. 2 of them we used to complete the sledge. We then lost the sledge because it's worn out, it's no good. So that's left us with 2 pieces. We've got 33 bits of water. This is your first day in. I just feel not enough danger. There is. It's how the game's played. If you want to play on hard mode, go on to hard mode. I've just got it on normal. If you want to play it on hard mode, Chameleon, you can do that. If you want a lot more danger, please go and get it. Not a problem. But remember, it's about building the settlement up first. You know what I mean? You've got to build the settlement up. You've got to get people in. You've got to get resources. And then you would say, right, I'll knock it up a notch. Vam, how are you, sir? So that's what we're at the moment now. So let's have a look if they've built. I think they've done it. Yeah, they've done that now, look. So that's completed. So they'll start. That's it, look. They're building that now. So that's completed. So now we can get all the food on there. More food on that, which is good. There you go. I'm good, just waiting for the twins now. I'm packing the house. I am fine, sir. I'm absolutely fine. You get attacked quite frequently, I would say, because we've been attacked by bears, wolves. Well, I mean, like in the day and age, your camp would be attacked by wild animals or something. Not saying, yes, we've been attacked by wild animals and stuff like that. I think what you have to do is look at what level I'm playing the game at. Damp Hydraulic, sir, how are you? Because you've got dogs. Don't forget, if you watched it when I first started streaming it, I've been through the domestication side. So I got this game 50 tar for recommendation. I've enjoyed it. It's a nice game to play. It really is. And what I was saying, Chameleon, is you get wild bears, you get cave lions that will attack you, and earlier on I was attacked by other colonists, or as you would say, other tribesmen. But it's because I'm only running it. Look, I can put it up to level 8 so I can show you. Level 8. Look how they're moving. To me, it just doesn't look right. And it's summer. And I always like to take advantage of summer, because when it's summer, you can then start harvesting, you can then start collecting, you can then start building. I am playing hardcore on 1 speed and just got pottery unlocked, so I'm not far in. That's not bad. That's not bad. Because I'm into Neolithic at the moment. So I've got to get through all those. And then I'll go on to Copper Age. When you go on to Copper Age, a different kind of thing. And so on and so on. But I'm just playing it on normal mode. Normal mode's good enough for 50. I'm enjoying it. So I've only unlocked... It's food that I needed to unlock more than anything. The next thing I want to unlock is probably... I could go for fortifications, but I'm going to leave that just for the time being, because I want to get well digging. I'm trying to get resources and people moved in first. That's what I want to do. That's just the way I'm playing it. And then we can look at... what else would I look at? You see, then I would look at animals. One thing I've found is by making bone and wood tools for traders seems to be the most effective way to get their stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Everyone's gonna... That's fine. I don't mind that. I've got bone anyway, and making the bone tools, I've already got them set. See, they're set as standard anyway. If you have a look, where's my trading? There. See, I've got them all coming here continuous. They're all there. All been made continuous, look. So as you get the bone, as you get flint and everything else. Now, what... Potato picker... Let me get this call, guys. 1 second.
The 50+ game is ready for stream. Y'all watch it.
Potato Picker, thank you very, very much for the host, sir. This is for you. Do you know what's really annoying? This is what's really annoying for me at the moment, guys. I've just had a call, right, from somebody who said they're from a consumer, okay? So I turned around and said, how did you get my number? I only want you for 1 minute. They're talking in Asia, and he's going, my name's John. And I said, I'm not into any consumer stuff, so I'm not interested. And you know what's annoying is how they just hang up on you. That is so annoying. Yet they've took the time to get hold. Well, the number's been sent to them anyway. And I just find it really annoying that they can do that and just, you know, I want to speak to, I won't say Mr. No, I want to speak to Mr. Steve. So I'm going, okay, I want you 1 minute. And I says, how did you get my number? And it's so annoying because they're all they're trying to do is sell you something or get you on some kind of a, what is it? What I'm saying? Bloody, what you call it? Some sort of a friggin' poll or something. Oh, I used to play that. Chameleon. I used to play that Forge of Empires. You can still get it now. You can still get Forge of Empires now on your mobile and on the tablets. They got girls mad when you say no. They do. Companies sell your number so that they have the right. They ring you. They do. When you sign up for something, you have to read the small print as well. But my number, when I got my number, even on my mobile, I took it off. I didn't have it on any directories. I used to play Forge of Empires a lot. I used to play it a lot. But what made that game, or should I say what ruined that game, was you used to get to one level, Chameleon, and then you had to buy. It kept telling you to buy points, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. That's what ruined that. Because Forge of Empires, you get it for free. But it's all about buying. We still haven't got that level up there, look. I need to look at my tasks. 133. They're all the same. That's how they've based half these games. When you look at things like Fortnite is aimed at the younger population, and the idea is once you've got so far in the game, it'll then go, if you want this dance, it's going to cost you 10,000 points, and to get 10,000 points, put 20 quid in. So mom, I want this dance. Have you got £20? That's how they make the money. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So we still can't make... Oh, we can now. But I want it on continuous. But I haven't got enough. Because I haven't got enough stock. Oh, hang on. Yeah, they're all on continuous now. Oh, it's a giant rip. The only difference with Fortnite, it may... Look, guys. We may knock it. We may turn around and say that Fortnite's this and Fortnite's that. But if we had the idea, would we not have done it? Come on. Come on. Let's just be realistic about this. As much as people go, oh, Fortnite's a rip-off. No disrespect. If I had the idea for Fortnite, I would have chucked it out there. And you know what? Been a millionaire within months. Come on. You tell me what child does not play that game. Some of the ideas are good, but when these companies buy them out and start putting their ideas into it, it then becomes a little bit ridiculous. Right, okay. We are now down to 22 people. I don't understand the game, why you have to build things while shooting people. That's why somebody brought Apex out. Exactly what you said there, Potato Picker, is why somebody went, I'm going to take that concept, invent it and call it Apex, and guess what? It's now number 2. Do you get what I mean? That's why they do it. I don't know what the building thing was about. At the time, people were thinking, oh yeah, the building's great because you can build a wall around yourself while somebody's shooting at you, which is protection. But then people have gone, well, okay, let's do this right. People of my age that have tried to play it have then gone, I can't build and shoot at the same time. And the younger ones are going, well, I can because it's great. Because my grandson, when he shows me Fortnite, and when my son that is 20 odd years old shows me Fortnite, they're like this, building, doing this, and it's nothing. My son's made videos that he's put out on YouTube and got likes and all this lot, and I'm thinking, I can't even walk straight and shoot. I can't fault the model, since the only thing you're paying for is cosmetics. But when they need to continue the games are locked behind the paywall, then it's a rip-off. And it is, because they're aiming it at the parents. They're aiming it at the parents. Because a lot of parents aren't like probably how I was brought up. A lot of parents are all around, oh yeah, of course you can. Oh, have that tablet, don't bother me, go away. Do you know my attitude when my kids were younger? No matter what they had, I used to, when I was younger, and you're going to think I am horrible. When I was younger and the kids were all at home, I used to go into my router, and this is the God's honest truth. I used to set a time, because people don't know this, on your router you can set a time as to when they can access the internet. And I'm telling you now, God's honest truth, I used to set a time and it was always 8 o'clock. They would not be able to get on the internet, and I used to set it and I never had to worry about it. Never had to worry about it. And I used to do that regular, because it's the only way I could sometimes get them to go to bed. It was horrible, and I used to argue the pants with them, because my attitude is, kids, yes, kids need to be kids. Let kids be kids, that's great. But also control your children. And I control all, honestly, Chameleon, I controlled all my kids. My lad's 21 years old, and I'll tell you now, he will not talk back to me. We have a banter. I love it. We have a great banter. He thinks I'm a big kid, but when I give him that stare, he knows. Believe you me, he knows. He knows, because he can play his mum up, because his mum will give him whatever he wants. Whatever he wants. And to be fair, I'll give him whatever he wants, within reason. Within reason. I'm worrying about my tasks, although they're quite good now. Right, guys, we're still not up to 7. I think we acquire 1 knowledge point per season, I think, or per year. I think we get that per year, because look at this now. Now I haven't prioritized these fields. You see, we need somebody to pick this, because that feels in the way. I'm 6'5". If I grab something no one can reach, there you go. And no disrespect, Vam, that's how it should be. I just think that people should, you know, just respect their elders. When they're being told to do something, you do it. Right, where we're looking at. Oh, fishes. Look at the fish now. I got this. The fish. I think there was somebody came into the stream yesterday. Or you can recycle. Oh. What's that? Recycle. Oh, you can recycle it. Right. When these people die, you can actually recycle their weapons. I'm going to have a look at these and find out why they're not being picked up. Yeah, too many punk parents nowadays. And I wonder why their children don't listen. They don't. Do you know what it is? I want to know that if I'm going to check something. Oh no. So that deletes it. So can I not get somebody to... What are you doing? Can you pick them up? 1 second. Ah. There we go. I saw a child walking somewhere. You, pick that up. Oh, the trader's here. Right. Is that's dried skin. I'm not so concerned about dried skin. I'm not so concerned about bones so much, because I have got 6. Dry skin. Grain. I don't need grain now. Pullus. Or pulse. Is it pullus? Yeah, it's pullus. Pullus. I can grow that myself, so I'm going to leave that for now. Flint axe. I have got 17 flint axe myself. Be right back, just took my medication, got to make some food. Not a problem, Chameleon. Yeah, keep taking the medication, mate. It's working. Oh, gosh. Straw. I don't need to worry about things like that at the moment. See, the only thing is, we aren't getting many animals at the moment. Now, we're coming to the end of summer. And I still haven't got... I need to get another knowledge point so that I can go to... I don't know whether I should do the well or animals. Don't know why they don't just call that bridge making. Here, donkey domestication. See, that only ever goes to brewing and then baking. Can't wait till we get to Iron Age. Thatching just means if I upgrade, will thatching mean that I can get more people in the house? See, Ketsui is in the room. How are you, sir? How are you? And I'm trying to work out now again that if I go for, you see, I'm now thinking, would I go for underground mining because it's going to bring me in flint mine, copper mine, tin mine and iron ore, which is going to make the resources great. The biggest concern I have, and the one thing I keep going on about, is food. Do you know what? Can we all just put a warm welcome out for Ketsui, because he was getting beaten up today and I was getting beaten up on the call as well, so he's like me. I feel sorry for him. Have you ever heard I'm going to put a number in that you can call for battered husbands. I'm going to be number 1. Kets is going to be number 2. Because we seem to please our women and still get battered to death no matter what we do. God damn. Oh dear. So I'm kind of in a dilemma. The dilemma for me is I'm trying to get the food stocks. Food in this game to me is something that we need to have an abundance of. We can't start a group husbands. Oh yeah, husbands unite. I want to be Batman. I want to dress up as Batman, please. You can dress up as Robin. Because I just keep thinking food is the perfect thing. But the one thing, Kets, I ain't committing suicide for nobody. I won't do it. I like life too much. I'm going to stick to the plan that I'm going for. Food is the one thing I need to have an abundance of. That's what I need to have an abundance of, food. Oh, did we not trade anything with the trader? Did I not do anything? No, I didn't. You work in the jingle, I'll make the shirts. Yeah, okay. I'll work on the jingle. See, there's no point me buying or trying to trade anything to do with underground mining. And the reason for that is because I haven't unlocked that yet anyway. Also, when you look at the dried, that's dry leather, dried skin. Can't do anything with the dried skin. We've also got, let me just check the grain out that we've got. See, we've got 17 grain because we are now, we're continually producing flour. Well, look at the bread that we've got now. We've got 14 bread. So what's happening is now they're going away from eating the fish and eating the bread more. Also, we've got vegetables now because we've got pullus because we've done this, which is brilliant. I still need to clear these trees here. Wow, they picked that up quick. We still need to get these trees sorted out here so we can get another field just coming off this one. Right, we're going into fall. Right, so we're into fall now. So half of this lot cannot. This will all get harvested now. So they'll start harvesting this. Although we are losing people, guys. Why are the people so... Oh, it's morale. What would get morale up? Right, I need to look at what would get morale up. Resume. Hit the wrong key. So we're looking for people. They want to borrow my combat. They need... Do you know something? They need something, don't they? So let me try and work this one out now. Knowledge. No. Where's that symbol for morale? Fence, hunting. We need to get human stats. Morale, there we go. This is the measure of the, well, I know what it measures. Morale can go up and down due to hunger, death, or performing tedious tasks, such as farming, there we go, or carrying heavy loads. So that's what the issue is there. Morale is increased by visiting one of the morale recovery statues, like the skull, totem, manure, dolmen, and the stone circle. More advanced material searches to recover them. A person has to wait a period of time before recovering again from the same type of structure. So it is important to build a variety of these. Right. Or here, listen to this one now. Later in the game, you can also produce beer. That gets everybody's morale up, which recovers a lot of the morale, but needs to be made from grain. Guess what? If they get pissed, they're happy. Aren't we all? I like that. I was just looking if I had a beer around because it would have cheered me up. I think I'll have to get some Desperados in later on when I play this game and see if I play it any better. But I can't build. I've got to work out how to harvest. It's still not giving me that other point. Yet we're in fall. What is he doing? Why have you not got no clothes on? I've got enough. Is there? Look, his clothes are there. See, I can't work out as well why. Is he going to go and get his morale up? Wolf attack! God damn! Wolf attack! Wolf attack! Where is the wolf? Oh, they killed it straight away. Dear. They are quick. So they killed the wolf straight away, look. Because I've got dogs which help. All these dogs are domesticated. Turn that off. See, they're all domesticated, look. You can do that, can't you? Hold on. Highlight him. Harvest. Oh, he's not ready to harvest him. See, what will happen is, as I go through, I will try my best to upgrade these homes. I will do my best to upgrade the homes as well. Okay. Nothing else is unlocked. Haven't done that. See, I'm trying to work out if anything else. The only thing that unlocks for me was the haystacks, rock piles, wood pile and huts. Warehouses, granary and storage huts haven't unlocked. Nothing else to produce until I go to the next level, which is thatching. So until I go through to the next level, I can probably create a well on the next one if I decide to do that. See, the workload's too high. Can't work that one out again. I think they'll be fine. Bread's going up. Right, okay. I mean, we look at this. You see, I'm trying to get as much food as I can for winter. So we're doing all right on food here now. Look at that. Got loads of food here. But that's what we need. So why is morale so low? They can eat when they want. Yes, they have to work because you do. But morale is quite low and we are actually losing people. And I'm not getting that extra point. Why? I think I'm going to have to look at doing hunting because they're not. See, we've got a hunting area here anyway. And I've only got one person on it. But that's only the one task that I'm asking them to do. We've got another one here, you see. We've got one over here, which means this particular animal there, which is a cave bear, it's only a young female, would be hunted. And I've only got one person in that area. So since I've done... We've still got somebody collecting stone for us as well. Although, how do you... There is a way that you can make these areas smaller. There is a way you can make these areas smaller. How do you do that? Oh, Z. There we go. I knew there was how you can make them smaller. So you can make them smaller so they're only going after that particular block. Which that might make it easier rather than, but we'd have to disable that task. Yeah. Yeah, so that's okay. So I'll only go for that one. The fish have gone from here now, although that's still okay. So this area, that's depleted. Let's move that and we'll put that one here, but we'll make it so that it's probably only just this one area. There we go. See, that might be more efficient now rather than trying to fish the two areas. What are you up to? Going to get skin outfit. Okay. Okay. You see, I'm looking at these now and I'm learning a little bit more as I'm going through the game. Because if they just fish the one area, they're not trying to do too much. And for these, which is your copper ore and everything, I think I might go for the mining stuff afterwards. But I still want to go with my initial thoughts on food, because I think food is more what we'll need. I think food's the big thing. Chameleon is back. Chameleon is back in the room. So we're okay. We're okay on all this. This is all good. See, the tools we've done, I think we've done quite well on all the all the tools with the mass production of those. So I don't get how it says the workload's too high when I've just taken some tasks away, but let's not get into that. I think the workload's got too high now because I've lost so many people. Yeah, that's what the issue is. I've only got one sledge. I've just lost a lot of people because we were up to 27. I think the highest we got was 28. So we kind of lost 7 people. And if you're going to lose 7 people out of a small workforce, it is going to make their tasks a lot higher anyway. Because that's 7 extra hands that we've lost. What's this? That's raw skin. So why is that? Can you pick that up? Can you pick raw skin up, love? Yes, you can. Go get it. Go get raw skin. Twarog!
Game is ready for stream. Yeah, watch it.
I didn't even know you were streaming today. What? Mr. T, thank you very much and welcome to your viewers. Just for a bit of, oh, okay, right, okay, well, good luck to you, matey. I know you're driving kids around all day, noisy kids. Well, thank you very much for that, sir, as well. Much appreciated. And I was watching you do factory. I told you. I did say it was difficult, didn't I? I even loaded it up today and was trying to go through it, and I thought, you know what, I ain't got time for this at the moment. So the workload is too high, but we're leaving them with it at the moment because we're coming into fall. So we're going to have to get what food we can. I think we're doing all right on food. The new beta. Yeah, that's the one I've got. I was on it. It actually gives you a tutorial, yeah. It does give you a tutorial when you load it up now and everything. So it's a lot. If you start from the beginning, it is better. So we need 2. I'm going to keep going with this and I'm going to do another one. I'm going to stick with my, I keep saying that, don't I, guys? But game makes man. It does. When I was watching you, I was like, oh, I don't know. Because I would have helped, but I couldn't remember half of it. Let me spin this around and see if I can get this down here. Why are you there? Yep, not a problem, sir. You enjoy the day. We'll do that so that it can go down the middle. That is an outfit. What are you doing, love? Come and pick this up. Come and pick that up. You see, I love that you can do that. I like that you can actually manage the game yourself. I do like that in it. You can take them away from whatever they're going to do and manage the game yourself. So we've got to 100. Oh, we've got the extra knowledge point. Whoa. So come on then, guys. Let's see what you think. What do you think? I'm not so concerned about... See, somebody said... You see, if you stable them and you get sheep domestication and goats, you can slaughter them yourself, so you're going to get food when and as you need it. And I keep going on about wanting to get the food ratio up, which I'm doing at the moment, although they're complaining the workload's too high. But I think the way I'm managing these guys, we're doing okay, because look at this food that we've got now. Look at the fish that we've acquired, which is 27. The meat, they're probably only going into that when and as it's needed. because they're living off the bread and we're making the grain. So if I make sure that that's still a priority, which it is, we've got continuous grain. That's what we've got. So they'll continue to make grain. What is this? So this is the tanner, but at the moment, because we don't have, well, we've got leather, because they seem to be, if I can get this camera to do what I want it to do. Yeah, they seem to be doing the skin drying, which is going to, you see, leather. I have no leather at all. And I need to understand. You see, I always thought that if you kill an animal like bison and things like that, you would get leather off it if you cure it, because that's how you do leather, isn't it? Just dried skin, theoretically, off animals, and then you have to cure it, it turns to leather. That's the best thing. I buy WinRAR. How are you, sir? Hello. That's how I would look at it. No, it's you said, you just put, you got one now, it looks like. No, it's raw skin and dry skin. That's what you get. So what happens now is leather, it's classed it as totally different, but I don't know how that is. Oh, here, so we've got 4 new humans. They won't get a tractor. You know, you keep saying that, Ghost. They won't get one. How can they get a tractor? Here, look. There we go. That's the tractor. It's called a sledge. You push it. So that's what it's called. Yeah, that's right. You've got to turn the dry skin into leather. So as that works, that will then hopefully create that. But that's working, because I've got this here, which is the tanner, which if I make a priority, it will work on these. Because I'm more concerned about food than anything else. That, if I make that a priority, they're going to complain the tasks are too much. Because at the moment, oh, look at this now. At this particular season, the task has gone down to 104. The task only goes up round summertime when they're having to harvest, and round fall, as the Americans call it. That's the only time that they'll be overtasked, because everybody's on the fields trying to harvest before winter. Because the one thing they don't want to do is lose the crop. So if you look at all this now, they will look at harvesting, which is what they're doing here, look. And I'm not setting them as priorities because I don't need to, because they're working on it. If they're actually working on it, I'm more than happy for them to do that. And we are coming to the end. We're coming just to the end of fall now. See, temperature's not too bad, but we have a skill point, a knowledge point that I need to pick the right one. And if I go for thatching, it means that I can upgrade the homes, because I only want to go for, I'm kind of thinking this wrong, but I only want to go for animals and stuff when I'm able to cage them. It's not been too bad, you know. My day's not been too bad. I'm on holiday. I'm on holiday from work and loving every minute of it. I just want to be able to chill out. I'll tell you what I am going to do later on. I'm going to go out and get myself some drink. I think that's what I'll do, because I do want to come back on later on tonight, guys. What would upgrading their homes benefit? Does it make them comfier during fall? It probably makes the homes warmer. But if you look at how I'm thinking, if you look at some of these homes, there's still space for 3 there. There's still space for 3. Now, is this because they're out working? I'm trying to understand that part of the game. If they're out working, the homes are going to be empty. I don't think... Yeah, you've got one person in that one at the moment. Okay? That's the difference. Now, I've just kicked him out. There, look. And the only problem is morale. I need to go for mining. Because if I go on mining, I can then look to mine these other minerals to make these, which will make morale rise as well. Food, we've kind of dropped on the vegetable states. Bread's gone up. I can't answer that question for you, can I? So basically, I need more people than you can tell some rest whilst others are working. That's the basis, yeah. That is the basis of the game. Because we went down to 21. We're now at 24 because we've had 4 people just come in. So we haven't done too bad on that. The capacity of the homes that I've got at the moment is only 30. Because I haven't got enough food. And I want to keep getting food. I can only... You're looking at that. I can only clothe 24. That's all I can clothe. I've got leather outfits and I've got skin outfits. Oh, and anyway, we've just lost somebody. So he's just dropped dead. Can't see where he is though, but he's dropped dead. Here we are. Hang on. Hold on. No, not that one. Somebody's just dropped dead anyway. So that's what we have to be careful of. So we're down to 24 now from 25. It's a very... And these guys aren't well. I know. These guys aren't well, but he's only tired. And morale is nothing. And we have just come into winter, which is probably the hardest part of the game. You see, we're not collecting sticks either. Look at this. Sticks have gone.